Business aviation is a thriving industry that seeks to sell dreams. While owning your own private jet is already a privilege, the search for the most expensive private jet demonstrates that it does not end there. The global demand for luxury is at an all-time high. In order to meet the needs of the luxury market, aircraft manufacturers are making every effort to provide private jets that are both high performance and prestigious. The requirements range from business trips to more extravagant concerns such as filming requirements, a confidential diplomatic flight, or even a quiet family trip. When money is not an issue, there is no room for compromise, and nothing is ever too good to be true. In today's video, we will take a closer look at one of these business jets, the Piper M600 SLS. So without any further ado, let's get started. The M600 SLS is an aircraft that not only satisfies the most stringent standards in the general aviation industry, but also establishes new standards for aircraft of every type. It is a foundation that sets a new benchmark for luxury and help associated with security. The incorporation of Garmin's G3000 avionics package was one of the key foundational innovations that was responsible for paving the road for product growth. Other key foundational innovations that were responsible for paving the road for product growth included the construction of a wing that started from scratch. When it comes to this aircraft, there are no drawbacks to purchasing an affordable turbine because it provides all of the benefits. Because of the incorporation of the latest and greatest safety features, the aircraft is currently the plushest and most comfortable model that Piper has ever manufactured, with touchscreen operated avionics from Garmin G3000, as well as improved range and cargo capacity for the aircraft. The aircraft also features a cockpit that is entirely focused on the pilot, high-quality leather upholstery, and beautiful decking throughout the cabin. Let's now take a look at the Piper M600 SLS interior, which is the primary model offered by the manufacturer. The Piper M600 SLS is a pressurized turboprop aircraft with a low wing and retractable landing gear. If you're wondering what SLS stands for, it means stunning, luxurious, and sleek. Oh, just kidding. The acronym SLS actually stands for Safety, Luxury, and Sport, and it is used to refer to an improved and more luxurious version of the M600. It is possible for it to transport a total of 6 people, either 5 passengers in addition to 1 pilot, or 4 passengers in addition to 2 pilots. In addition, the cabin of the Piper M600 has been upgraded to produce what is now known as the Piper cabin. For this project, Piper collaborated with a team responsible for the company's internal marketing. Piper's X package is the ideal complement to the high level of amenities and superb interior design that are featured throughout the property. Customers can choose between 2 different color options for the interior seating, which is made of a hand-selected and treated leather cockpit. Customers also have the option of getting their names embroidered on the headrests of the seats, whereas the Piper Halo safety system is jam-packed to the gills with capabilities that may be utilized both in the air and on the ground. The Piper M600 boasts advanced safety measures in addition to a state-of-the-art all-glass Garmin G3000 avionics kit that comes with a GFC 700 flight control system. At startup, you can set up the screens to display in any manner that you choose. The Piper M600 also comes with large screens controlled by a pair of GTN 850s that are mounted on the center console in a vertical orientation side by side just above the power quadrant. The Garmin GWX-75 is included as standard equipment with the M600, and the Garmin GWX-8000 improvement package can be purchased separately. The GW8000 makes it possible for smaller aircraft operated by their owners to have the same radar capabilities as larger aircraft. When the GWX8000 is operating in its automatic mode, the storm optics function is the most crucial of all its many features. Both the 3-dimensional volumetric scanning as well as the automatic adjustment of the antenna sweep, which is used to generate an image of the scanned volume, are both activated. This allows for a more accurate representation of the scanned area. Because of its smaller size and round dial presentation, the Aspen Avionics Evolution primary flight display has been replaced with the Garmin GI275 integrated flight display. This display is now tasked with the responsibility of offering backup instrumentation. Despite the fact that it is designed for passengers to initiate the sequence by pressing a button that is guarded on the panel, the pilot can start the process by pressing the same button as the passengers, or the airplane can start auto land itself if the pilot is unable to respond. Even though the controls on the Piper M600 are weightier than those on the original Meridian, the aircraft remains satisfactory in terms of its performance. Because of its weight, The airplane's engine is simple to start, operate, and regulate once it is running. Additionally, the airplane's takeoff, landing, and traffic patterns are all simple to anticipate, and it may function as a stable platform. The aircraft's acceleration and climb capabilities are also excellent, which contributes to the overall feeling that the machine is satisfactory. The plane's controls are straightforward but effective, and the Piper M600 is a more economical option than its primary competitor, the Daher TBM series. Despite the fact that the Daher TBM series is a faster aircraft, the Piper M600 SLS, however, consumes less fuel and has lower operating costs than the Daher TBM series. A completely rethought and redesigned wing, on the other hand, not only brings the maximum takeoff weight up to 6,000 pounds or 720 kilograms, but it also brings the entire amount of fuel capacity up to 260 gallons or 1,000 liters, which is an increase of 90 gallons. Because of this, it now possesses a tremendously impressive level of capabilities as a result of the enhanced capacity of its wing tanks. The M600 SLS now has an increased maximum range of 1,300 nautical miles, which is equal to 2,400 kilometers. The Pratt & Whitney Canada turboprop engine that powers the Piper M600 SLS aircraft is rated at 600 horsepower. This engine is equipped with a 4-bladed hard cell constant speed propeller and has a surface interval of 3,200 hours. The top speed of this aircraft is 274 knots, which is equivalent of 507 kilometers per hour. With a cruising speed of 184 knots and a reserve of 45 minutes, this plane has a range of 1.65. The Piper M600 is able to go to a variety of locations, from Los Angeles to Houston, New York City to Dallas, and London to Athens. These are just some of the cities we've visited. Its maximum rate of ascent is 3,000 feet per minute, and its maximum height is 30,000 feet. The distance from the ground to the point of takeoff is 2,365, and the distance from the point of landing to the point of takeoff is 2,669. The price of the M600 SLS has a realistic load capacity of 2,400 pounds, while the luggage compartment has a carrying capacity of only 100 pounds. The Piper M600 has a list price of over $3.5 million, and the price includes only the installation of the technologies that are considered to be the most fundamental. According to the calculations done by Piper, the hourly direct operating expenses of the M600 while using traditional equipment might range anywhere from $600 to $700. Customers of the Piper M600 SL can personalize the appearance of the cabin of the aircraft by selecting from a number of upscale color palettes and by making adjustments to the interior design. Because of this, you are able to legitimately claim ownership of the aeroplane due to the modifications you made to it. Would you turn down the opportunity to fly on a Piper M600 SL if you had it? This aircraft provides an outstanding level of performance and will get you to your destination without a hitch. So what do you think of this? Would you get one for yourself? Let us know what you think in the comments section down below. And if you found this business jet interesting, you should definitely check out an even more amazing jet, the Dassault Falcon 8X, which is actually the quietest jet in the world. Click on this video to see how that is possible and more of its features. So until then, bye!